Hello everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Last time we went to the Riverside area. Of course, right? We met up with experiment number 3. It was subject 3. I was close. I tried. And that whole scene happened. That was pretty cool, honestly. Oh, he's still there. He's chilling. Let's look at Layton's journal. First off, we got plenty to read. Rudolph's request. An informed gentleman by the name of Rudolph seemed to have an inkling of where my future self may be. However, he wouldn't tell us unless we first listened to his request. He still has to take a message to his wife, Myrtle. So we must now head to the pet shop she runs. Rudolph's message. Myrtle did not react well to receiving Rudolph's message, and actually became rather agitated, forcing us to beat a hasty retreat. But I managed to upset that poor woman with Rudolph's message pains me. There's simply no time to dwell on that issue now. We must go and tell Rudolph that we have delivered his message. Looking for my future self. Rudolph claims that my future self might be found somewhere near the riverside. By this I assume he means the area visible from the raised road on the way to Chinatown. Rudolph also showed us a flyer for a favorite restaurant of my future self. Given the circumstances, I think it would be prudent to stop in and ask a few questions there as well. In the research facility, we encountered a rabbit blocking our path who ended up sharing his story with us. I mean, he shared his story with Luke, and Luke told you, I suppose. According to him, there's a research facility here where all sorts of terrifying experiments are conducted. Our poor little friend was a test subject at this research facility. I wonder if these experiments are connected to the time machine development going on here in future London. Okay, I spelled it out last time, but the game's gonna spell it out too. Toy car, carrot patch. Carol looks like a difficult one, to be honest. So just go on vibes for to start out. This will collect us the most, and it gets us a nice little path here where we can. I mean, this has got to be like the expected path, right? You do like this, 2 hops. This time, I think that's a reference to a song that it played in American schools. I'm not American, so I would not be familiar with it myself. Oh, that's a problem. Nope, just kidding, it's not. Okay, I mean, this has got to be like the expected path, right? Like, that does get everything, right? Actually, we don't need any of... I forgot we had one extra hop. I'm calling these hops instead of jumps. I guess it's just like it was subliminal by the rabbit, but can you jump over a tree? I mean, we can fix it to the other route if not, but I think it would be funnier to jump over the tree than to go around. And you can. Hey, look at that. That was weirdly easy. I don't know if that one was just more intuitive to me by chance or what, but that went by very smoothly. Not that I'm complaining. You got anything more for us? Hello, Subject 3. What do you want? Just wondering something. Back when the scientists did work on you... Work? It wasn't work, kid. It was torture. Sorry. What I meant to say was, back then, the facility they kept you at... Don't make me think of that awful place, kid. I tried my best to block it from my memory. My best memory from that time is diving out of there and swimming towards freedom. The facility must have been near water. Yeah, I still remember the puzzle I thought up as I swam those freezing waters. Of course, you thought of a puzzle at the time. Wow, you must have been one heck of a multitasker to do that. This is, not quite Watership Down here. 79, 5 swimmers, 40 picker rats. What's your rabbit puzzle? The second fastest swimmer standing next to the biggest person. I may have the biggest body, but I'm certainly not the fastest swimmer. I got the sweetest swimsuit, but I'm no match for Big B. Why is everyone talking about how big the second person is? That's, Anyways, I'm the smallest, but I'll finish 4th. I'll beat the person beside me to win. Who's the fastest swimmer? So, second fastest swimmer is next to the biggest person. I'm guessing that's B, so that'll make you the second, or potentially you. B is not the fastest. A third one, this is meant to be in order? Like, I'm the smallest, but I'll finish 4th. I think implies that this is 4th, this is 2nd. I'll beat the person beside me to win. Okay, that's not gonna be B. So he's either 3rd or 5th. And then... So that leaves it with either A, D, or E, if I'm interpreting correctly. So this is the smallest, this is the smallest, this is second fastest, and this is the statement 2. So this accounts for statements 1, 2, and 4. I don't see what 3 contributes. But I'm guessing 5 means they're next to the second fastest swimmer, in which case it would have to be D, so we'll go with that.
How about this?
Alright. I guess that counts.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah, and no explanation otherwise. Pretty cool. Hey, well look at that. I guess you're one human who actually has some smarts. Alright, anyways. I guess we want to go this way first, so we may as well. What a quaint little restaurant. It's called the Thames Arms. I kind of mix up their voices, not that I really have that distinctive voices for them. Well, the Thames Arms appears to be open. Let's say we step inside and have a look around. Now let's look around out here first. In my time, the lighthouse is a symbol of the Thames. Patio umbrellas always make you feel like I'm on vacation. There's a hint coin. There's another one. And I guess there's nothing else. Let's go inside. Oh, this is a scary looking place. What's your deal, my man? Barkeep, that's your name, huh? Gentleman, lady, welcome to the Thames Arms. Good afternoon, sir. We're here in search of an acquaintance who may have come by today. As you can see, business is quite slow. One regular came in earlier, but he left a few minutes ago. I see. This regular didn't happen to come from Chinatown, did he? Forgive me, but it doesn't seem right to give out that kind of information without his consent. Of course, I understand your concern. However, this information could be vital in assuring the safety of London. It's quite a claim to make. What about this? If you can help me with the problem I'm having, perhaps I can help you with yours. Is your problem a puzzle? You know it, 81 dice dates, 30 picker ads. He decided to make a special pair of dice that can display each day of the month numerically at the top of your desk, as shown by the 12 at the top of the screen below. Each day must use both dice, however, which means single-digit days like the first and second of the month will display as 01 and 02, respectively. He thought he had the design figured out, but the layout below won't display all of the dates. Draw a circle around the one number that needs to be changed. So we have 01, 02, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 07, 8, 9. Now, which means it has to, the only way to do that, to change one number and not ruin 01 through 06, is to change one of these two numbers into a 0. So if this one was a 0, that gives us 01, 02, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, gives us 10, does not give us 11 though. Oh, no. I know the trick. Is it going to be like a 6? One you can do upside down to be a 9. In that case, which one? Oh, we have to change this one. It's got to be this 6 to a 0, right? Because this 9 doesn't make sense to change this to a 0 because there's already a 0 on that one. Like, if you do this, you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21. This is part of the video where I just mumble numbers. Yeah, that's totally it. That's the trick, isn't it?
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yeah, that's the trick. Alright. Pretty good.
Well, that's settled.
Pretty good. I like that one. Yeah. See, I like when they hide the lateral thinking inside of like a mathematical one like that. I think those are the best kind of puzzles. Most satisfying, at least for me. Excellent. Your help is much appreciated. Now that we've solved your problem, can you tell us about the man who was in here earlier? A deal's a deal. That customer who came by earlier is what some might call a bit of an odd duck. Every time he comes in, he's wearing something different. Maybe he thinks I won't recognize him. So he disguises himself. He tries to at any rate. He told me that he can't afford to be spotted in public, so he always wears different clothes. And this man hails from Chinatown. That's right. He says he comes here to unwind. His routine's pretty much the same every time. Usually, he walks in wearing that top hat of his. Hint, hint. Orders a beverage and finds a seat by the window. Did you just say he wears a top hat? Oh, he did. It's a tall number, like the one your friend is wearing. But as you said before, this man has already left today. That's right. If you were here just a few minutes ago, you would have bumped into him leaving. You suppose this means he's going back to the Towering Pagoda, Professor? I think there's a good possibility. Why don't we go confirm our suspicions? It's a good idea. Let's go. Have a nice day. Evil laugh. Let's look around first. Oh, Professor, it looks like they have a lunch menu. The crystal here is top-notch. Me when I'm exploring a dungeon. I bet there's a great view from upstairs. I could do this spot up tea myself. Where's the menu? Alright. Nothing else to do here. To my knowledge. Oh. Is that Barton over there? Why on earth is he peering through the restaurant window? Is he looking for lunch or is he trailing us? Hi there, Barton. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, hello, Luke. I've been traveling around on foot gathering information. But all that walking has made me in the mood for a snack. So that's why you're peeking through the restaurant window. Yes, I confess that a lovely wobbly jelly caught my eye. Do a hungry man a favor and keep my little break a secret from the inspector, please. Ha, I wouldn't dream of reporting you, my good man. But now that you mention it, where is the inspector? He's been conducting a series of exhaustive interviews of everyone he meets in town. Once he finds a useful source, he really knows how to wring out every last detail. I'll bet. Alright. What happens if we go down here? What's here? Oh, hello, sir. Beacon. And just who might you be? My name is Layton. You don't believe I made your acquaintance, Mr. Oh, me? I'm Beacon. I take care of that lighthouse in the river. Then shouldn't you be there, protecting the shore from errant boats instead of hanging out here? Oh, hey there, little boy. You're so quiet, I didn't notice you there. So, you want to know why I'm here? I'd be happy to tell you, but first I need your help. There's this puzzle I just can't solve. It's been keeping me up all night, and I need my beauty sleep. Oh, you sure missed out on a lot of it by the looks of it. Why don't you help me find the answer to this troublesome thing? What do you got? 80 making a scene, 40 picker ats. One male is standing in front of a child. 2 males are standing behind a female. 1 male and 1 female standing behind a male. A female is standing behind a child. What's the minimum number of people present in the scene described? Alright, so, they don't say anyone's adult, so we can just assume everyone's a child and not worry about the child thing at all. I'm assuming like it's a linear order and there's no like tricks with like, oh, they're standing in the circle or anything. So, two males behind a female, that's that, and that can be a male in front of a child. A male and a female are standing behind a male. So one male in front of a child, sure. Two males behind a female. A male and one female behind a male. Female standing behind a child. Is it not four then? I'm just guessing. Or is it like, is there a trick with the direction they're facing? Is that the idea? I'm like, okay, if we do something like this, right? Two males standing behind a female, so she's looking this way. One male and one female are standing behind a male, so that's this way. One male standing in front of a child. Female standing behind a child. I think it's gonna be like three then, right? Maybe? Hopefully?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Let's go. Alright. It is a direction-facing trick.
Just as I suspected.
It's gotta be, right? Yep, alright. There you go. Beautiful. Male child. As you so often are. I don't know what that means. Goodness, you are quite the brainiac, aren't you? Now, so what is it that you and your little friend wanted to talk about? We were just wondering what you're doing here on the shore instead of in the lighthouse. Ah, yeah, so mine's a rather sad story, so I hope you don't cry easily. I'll try to keep it brief. Before I came to London, I was a star lighthouse keeper out in Dover. But then, my employer fitted this place out with a mechanical control system. With the machine there, I was made, as they say, redundant. I was crushed. I lived my dream, only to be chased out by a machine. That is a terribly unfortunate turn of events. Just wait, it gets worse. After being run out of London, I found work here in London. Jeez, I'm sorry. Just wait, it gets worse. After being run out of town, I found work here in London, right? The ad said I'd be looking after the lighthouse, but when I peeked inside the other day, I was shocked. The whole thing was filled with awful machines, buzzing, whirring, and doing other machiney things. I couldn't stand around all that clanking, so I decided to go for a walk to clear my head. Strange, why they wouldn't put out an ad for a lighthouse keeper when the machines do all the work? Yeah, Beacon's story sure seems fishy, Professor. Yes, I have a feeling there's more going on here than you, I, or Beacon have been made aware of. Here's a fork. Okay, can we enter here? Now this is a curious little shed. Luke, be a good lad and open the door for us, will you? It's no use, Professor. Someone's locked this place up tight. We need the key to get in. That's too bad. Perhaps we should try returning here later. For now, let's move on. Very subtle hint. Crawfish in the Thames. These are a new addition. These weeds certainly are hardy. Anything else? Alright, let's back up. So we can hang out with Experiment Subject 3 again, whatever his name is. And then we'll call it here. Alright, good amount of progress today. This game is kind of hard to do recaps at the start and end of. But yeah, next time I guess we'll make our way back to the Towering Pagoda. So I look forward to that. For now, we will call it here, and as always, thank you for watching.